as the Mounties are going to look to apply some pressure here, getting into the 18-yard line, 18-yard box. Bengals able to do a lot of what they did in that first half, which is respond to whatever pressure the Mounties were bringing, finding themselves in front of passes in passing lanes, and just being able to avoid any type of threats that the Mounties were bringing their way. I mean, it was just a beautiful first half by the Bengals there, honestly, all around. All efforts from Wirt and Gomes is playing it safe as the Bengals are looking to attack with Prieto.
Prieto to Rivera for the hat-trick chance, potentially. Just cannot get that one to go. Rebound chance. The Bengals score. The pass from Rivera out in front. And the Bengals with a 3-0 lead. They're scored by number 11, Adam Webster. And the Bengals have 3-0 lead now.
Webster and Rivera continuing their scoring success as they now both have at least a goal each in back-to-back games to kick off the season. Rivera adding on to his stat line with an assist there as well. Beautiful ball work.
That was scored by number 14, Liam Malloy.
Liam Malloy, he was sniffing for it and he actually got it as he was working it hard in the front of the box towards the end of that first half, and he finds himself in front of a golden opportunity and he buried it again off of the assist from Rivera. That holds true as the Mounties reset and take it from midfield.
And once again, Liam Malloy, just had a phenomenal game yesterday. Not starting the game for the Bengals, but he did get the nod in the second half here. Starting, and just an unbelievable pass there from Rivera, but it all started with Manu Prieto with that little chip pass over the back line of the defense, allowing Rivera just to get a look inside towards the goal, and Rivera smartly staying with the ball and staying with the play, getting that one to Liam Malloy and paying his efforts off, and Malloy with an easy tap in there and giving the Bengals a 3-0 lead. So gotta love that if you're head coach Francesco Cardillo with the performance of his team so far throughout just about a game and a half.
Not only with his team, but with his star players. Again, as I mentioned, getting hot not only in the first half, now in the beginning of the second half, but also in the beginning of the season very early on. Because when star power starts firing like this...
Wanting a handball, the Bengals are, and they do get it as one of the Mounties attackers had a handball inside the Bengals 18-yard box, and this one is going to allow the Bengals over to Prieto, who's going to play it back over to number 13. That's Tapiwa Mushanga.
Again, it's got to be a great feeling to be able to get your star players active and going early on in the season, as that opens up opportunities for many other players down the line, creating options and opportunities for all on the field, which creates pressure for the defense, because then they have to not only look out for those star guys, but they have to look out for those guys that might slip through the cracks when they have to play that tight-knit defense against one or two guys specifically.
And now a kick attempt here for the Mounties. They're going to crash the top of the 18-yard box with Buffalo State, and down 3-0 with 42 minutes remaining here in the final half. They got to get something going. The ball's inside. That one's going to be headed up once again. The ball's loose. The Mounties have it on the far side of the 18-yard box. Cristalis defending, shielding, getting the ball back for the Bengals, getting it out of the box momentarily, but the Mounties look to send it back in. A chance here off the header. That was number 2, Martin Donner, trying to get that one to go, but Shea Wirt was right there for it.
Mount Aloysius finding himself on some back-to-back free kicks there. Much needed opportunities for them, but the Bengals, again, able to respond quickly. No pressure seemed on their end, just calm, cool, and collected, able to get that out of their end, and hopefully to bring it up to mount some more pressure of their own.
And this one's going to be sent up by number 22, Matthew Stasiuk. Trying to get to David Wozniak. Can't handle that one.
Again, that 10-20 as, Rivera putting some moves on.
Rivera breaks his ankle, sends this one cross field, trying to get that one. The chance here for Endow. That one just goes through the uprights.
Some beautiful moves by Rivera there.
Yeah, beautiful moves by Rivera. And technically, that field goal was good in a sense that the Bengals do have 3 points up on the board.
Same amount of points as Clemson was able to score today against number 1 Georgia.
Now awaiting the ref's signal here. It's going to be a throw in here for the Mounties. They're going to play this one back to their back line. Now on the far side of the field with it, the poke there by Liam Malloy. Trying to plead the case with the ref to get the ball in his advantage, but that one's still in possession of the team in white.
Liam Malloy making things happen early in the first 6 minutes of this half.
Simon Fragner.
As Wozniak and Prieto.
And Juan Camacho, the top goal scorer for this Mountie squad.
A name and number these Bengals are definitely going to be looking out for in this second half. That is when he came alive against Fredonia the day before. Again, having 4 goals.
And a through ball chance here. Shea Wert's going to have to jump in on that one, and he does.
I like the aggression there, not sitting back, waiting for something to happen, and hopefully make a defensive play in the back towards his net. He steps up, gets his hands on the goal, gets his hand on the ball, taking away any opportunity of anything happening there for Mount Aloysius.
Now this one's going to be sent down the far sideline. Rivera wins the battle.
Great
Picks
work.
it up down towards the goal line. Rivera trying to send it out in front, but that one gets knocked out of play, and this one's going to be called a goal kick in favor of Mount Aloysius.
As I was saying, we're getting that star power hot. Now it seems the Mounties are worried about not only Rivera and Prieto, but Liam Malloy as well. As these 3 are finding themselves hot inside of that 30-yard line beyond towards the Mounties' end, which can create a lot of defensive stress, having to worry about not only 1, but 2, and then 3 players who seem to be on their A game to start off this second half.
Subbing into the Mounties, number 9, Braden Callahan.
Once again, subbing in for the Mounties is going to be number 9, Braden Callahan. 38-36 here left to go in the final half. Once again, Buffalo State up 3-0 over the Mounties, and this one's going to be sent towards the Bengals zone, but Gomes is going to head that one. Cristalis chips in on the play.
With those few shots early by the Bengals.
And a nice header there from Mushanga, not allowing the Mounties attacker to get that one cleanly. Really good hustle there by number 14, Liam Malloy. Prieto can't get it out, and the Mounties still hold possession of it here on the near side. This one's going to be sent far side. Good look, but is it going to be capped in? It is right towards the goal line. It's sent, but that one goes off the back leg of Cristalis and out of play.
This Bengals defense standing tall.
And it looks like they actually called that initial one out of play.
But with that goal from Malloy and the handful of attempts that the Bengals got quickly at the beginning of this half, that brings their total of shots up to 13 total of the game to the Mounties 0.
And the slide tackle attempt there by Cristalis cannot go, but he gets this ball back. A nice bump on the shoulder there, but loses that one to the Mounties midfielder. And now the Mounties with a couple of good chances here. They have a chance on the through ball. The chance here, the shot, the save attempt by Wirt. That one just went off the top of the crossbar. Didn't know if Wirt got his glove on it, but either way, the crossbar helping out Shea Wirt and the Bengals. And this one goes out of play. And this could be a throw-in for Buffalo State. That's Stasiuk. This one's kneed to the top of the 18. A chance here for the Mounties. This shot, that one goes in right past the outstretched glove of Shea Wirt, and the Mounties are on the board here. And they cut the lead to 2 with 36-39 here remaining in the final half. And that was the first shot of the game Sorry, the second shot on goal for the Mounties.
And it seems to be none other than number 10, Juan Camacho,
Once again, Juan Camacho, 4 goals in the team's win yesterday.
making it 5 total for him on the season, as he seems to be hoping to have a replay of yesterday's game again against Fredonia, as they are now going to get a whistle in their favor as well.
We see a little bit of momentum kind of after that Liam Malloy goal for the Mounties, and